On to another edition of White Horse Live. This Christmas Eve special is auspicious because it's Christmas Eve, but also because it's our 50th episode. Coming to you live from White Horse Black Mountain, and hosted as always by Bob Hinkle, co-produced by White Horse Black Mountain and Rad House Studio. Tonight, we celebrate the season with David LaMotte, Ashley Heath, Bob Hinkle, and me, Rebekkah Hilgraves. All of us here at White Horse and Rad House Studio, thank you for viewing White Horse Live these last few months. You've been just about the only income we've been able to generate during the ongoing COVID restrictions. You've kept White Horse from going out of business, and for that we are indeed grateful. So tonight is our gift to you for helping to make the series a success. Tonight it's on Facebook and it's on YouTube and it's basically everywhere we can put it. And it is our musical gift to you from our hearts and homes to yours. Now, here's your host, Bob Hinkle.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's wonderful to have you with us on a Christmas Eve. This is a Christmas Eve that's a little odd, I think. Well, we got the COVID. We got all the political shenanigans that's going on. It's supposed to be an ice storm tonight. All sorts of stuff like that. But you know what? It's Christmas Eve. There's a warmth about it. Something's going on. Something's going on that doesn't usually go on in a very good way. Now, you're gonna have to listen to me first sing, and if you insist on going to get a beer or bag of chips, that's okay. Just be back in about 10 minutes. I'll be finished. Then we'll have David LaMotte, and I especially want to thank Deanna and Mason LaMotte for lending him to us on Christmas Eve. We will get him home, in 2 shakes as soon as he's done, but not before. Then we're going to have Ashley Heath. Just got this incredible voice that can move the rocks. Move the rocks, the little rocks, I guess. No, that's Arkansas. Never mind. And then Rebekkah Hilgraves, who many of you have probably not heard as a singer before. You've heard her dulcet tones, but Rebekkah is going to shock the hell out of you, actually, in terms of what she can do with a wonderful, wonderful voice. So, and it's very informal. As you can tell, we're on the couch, or most of the evening we're going to be on the couch. And it just felt like a good thing to do. We don't have a fire because we couldn't find anything to burn. None of the furniture was cooperating. Anyway, let's do this. Come on down to the manger, see the little stranger, wrapped in swaddling clothes, the Prince of Peace. The wheels start turning, hearts start burning, and the wise men, they drove in from the east. And a little baby boy bring the people so much joy. Son of a carpenter, Mary carried the lights. This must be Christmas, must be tonight. I'm a shepherd on a hillside, as over my flock I bide. But on this cold winter night, a band of angels sing. In a dream I heard a voice said, fear not, come rejoice. It's the greatest love is here, newborn king. And how a little baby boy can bring the people so much joy. Son of a carpenter, Mary carried the light. This must be Christmas, must be tonight. Yes, I saw it with my own eyes, written up in the skies, shown to a simple shepherd such as I. And then it came to pass that he was born at last, right below the star that shone on high. How a little baby boy can bring the people so much joy. The son of a carpenter, Mary carried the light. This must be Christmas, must be tonight. Mary carried the light. This must be Christmas, must be tonight. I can hear thunderous applause out there. Thank you very much indeed. Moving right along. Some children see him lily white, this baby Jesus born tonight. Some children see him and see her lily white, with tresses dark and fair. Some children see him bronzed and brown, a king of love to earth come down. Some people see him bronzed and brown, with dark and heavy hair. Some children see him almond-eyed, this baby who we kneel beside. Some children see him almond-eyed, with skin of yellow hue. Some children see him dark as they, sweet Mary's child, to whom we pray. Some children see him dark as they, and oh, they love him too. So the children in each different place will see the baby Jesus' face, like theirs, but bright with heavenly grace and filled with holy light. So lay aside each selfish thing, and with thy heart as offering, come worship now the infant King, 'cause his love is born tonight. That's right, it's love, 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 it's love that's born tonight. All right. I got a little piece of prose that I wrote just for the occasion. You heard it here first. It's called White Christmas Owl. Round-eyed night flyer hunts alone, eats solo, sleeps away the sun, slices through dark air. 2 yellow circles approaching, all too quickly if you are a field mouse, dinner in the snow. Deep in this night, I heard the question asked from nearby, stole from my warm bed to see in the moonlit darkness the outline of the night flyer perched just outside. Christmas Eve, feeling wistful in the night about past songs, sung in celebration of something that seemed worth noting for thousands of years, something that changed things, a world entering an auspicious, humble start. Mystery wrapped in a blanket, solution with a question mark. The night flyer became aware of his admirer, and just before he flew toward another meal, there was the question, the one that we're still grappling with. Who? He asked, as his strong, graceful form created a moon shadow with his passing. I expect to get letters from owls now. I got one more from me before I turn it over to David. Some people don't think this is a Christmas song. I clearly disagree. I think it's a Christmas plus song. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he traveled very far, over land and sea. Oh, a little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day he passed my way. We spoke of many things, fools and kings. This he said to me, the greatest thing that you will ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love. Love and be loved in return, in return, in return, in return. To love and be loved in return. All right. Now there's a mood to break. My friend David LaMotte has made 17,000 albums, done 48 million concerts, done just about whatever there is to do, has a nice hat, and he's a hell of a nice guy. So I'm just going to say any more than that. I'm just going to bill him on Wednesday for the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David LaMotte.
Thank you, Bob. Good to see you, brother. And good to be with y'all and across all these ones and zeros that connect us in spite of the distance. Hope you're doing all right. It's been quite a year. It has been, last Christmas, I didn't see this coming. And here we are. And, and it's Christmas Eve. And Christmas is the tradition, it's the lens that I see the light through. These stories are pretty important to me, and there's a lot more to these stories than fits on a greeting card. But wherever there's anything holy, I think there's always mystery. There's always humility that's got to be appropriate to any conversation about what's holy. And tonight I want to sing a song, or rather I want to just play a song that I'm not going to sing. The music by itself is called Greensleeves, and it's an old traditional piece of music. But a lot of folks who grew up kind of like I did hear the words when they hear this melody to the hymn, "What Child Is This?" So however you hear it, here's a little gift. Well, it's funny, I'm playing two songs tonight, and I brought two guitars to play two songs, because that's just how I roll. I'm playing them in a couple of different tunings, and so I thought I'd save you a little bit of time listening to me tune. Though I have a tendency to talk a while anyway, I guess it gives me a little bit of time. wanted to sing you one traditional Christmas song here. There's so much mystery in this story. But there are a couple things that are not so mysterious, that are often kind of glossed over, but they're very clear. Like the fact that in the original Christmas story, things were really bad for Mary and Joseph and their people. Things were not good. We're talking oppressive government. For Mary in particular, here she is, a young woman, 12 years old by a lot of historians' estimations, living in a society where women didn't have any value at all, except for by their husbands or their fathers, their brothers maybe. And when she goes to see Sarah a little bit later, and Sarah's also pregnant, kind of as a sign, Sarah's delighted because to not have those children, to not have children at all for so many years, Sarah being an old woman, that cost her a lot in her context. But for Mary, it was just the opposite. You know, Mary, it could have cost her life to be pregnant and not born and not married. So it's pretty amazing that she responds to this with joy. She puts all her trust right into it. She puts all her faith there. These are some thoughts I heard my sister preach on last Sunday, and they kind of stuck with me. And that offers a bit of context that matters to me, to this story, in terms of this is not a story about pretending everything's okay. This is a story about shining light in some very real darkness. I think some very real light. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glories stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah, Christ the Savior is born, Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Whatever light you can find tonight. May it fill you up. And whatever lens you see the light through, may it shine brightly on you. And whatever gift the darkness is to you, whether rest or focus or intimacy, I hope you receive that gift. Blessings, y'all.
David, thank you, sir. Much obliged.
Really good to be with you, as always.
As right back at you. Two couches. It's a two-couch kind of a Christmas Eve thing.
Three couches.
Three couches. That's right. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I apologize. Gee. All right, we're going to move right along. Next is the woman with the voice. It's a wonderful person, beautiful person, and I love all that about her, but it's all enhanced enormously by this voice that she's got on her. And I have a feeling it's going to apply to Christmas Eve very nicely. If you would, a virtual round of applause, please, for Ashley Heath.
Yay! Thanks for having me tonight. That was beautiful, both of y'all. Well, I'm going to play White Christmas, and it looks like we're going to have one. Here we go. Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen, hear the sleigh bells in the snow. Of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Yay! My mom and dad just sent me a picture of their porch out in Marshall, and it looks like they've already got about an inch of snow. So now I'm going to play one of my favorite songs. It's called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Just stay close, so walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just stay close, so walk with thee. Grant this, Jesus, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is over, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely over to thy kingdom shore, kingdom shore. Oh, just stay close, so walk with thee. Grant this, Jesus, in my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. All right, I've got one more song for you, and this is a new one for me, but it's called This Christmas. And yeah, thanks so much for having me tonight, Bob. And Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Here we go. Hang all the mistletoe, I'm going to get to know you better. this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how fun it's going to be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Hey, hey. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town. Yeah. Oh, this Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. This Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. This Christmas will be very special Christmas. The fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. That was fantastic.
Thanks.
As usual, every time she's consistent. Okay. Now, we're going to actually move off of the couches and onto the stage here in White Horse Live. And you're going to hear Rebekkah Hilgraves, but I should say also that we have a special guest with us this evening. Mr. Richard Riccardi is there on the piano, and he and his lovely wife, Sandy, will be here on New Year's Eve doing their own special brand of satire. I will tell you, no one is safe. That's the general gist of it. But Rebekkah has got a voice that is, I'll have to go and check the roof beams whenever she sings certain way. Anyway, I think you're going to love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebekkah Hilgraves.
Hello. Thank you so much. Thanks for the introduction. Thank you, Richard, for doing this on such short notice. Really appreciate it. Ashley and David, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's really special to have you. It's a strange Christmas this year. And yes, I'm in my official capacity and then also my, Christmassy thing. It's a strange night tonight, right? It's been a strange year. The pandemic has crapped all over everything. And yet, we launched a live music series, so I am grateful to all of the artists and to Bob. Everyone, the crew is just amazing. You all are amazing. My Rad House women are just a killer crew. So I'm super grateful, and now I'm grateful to be standing on this side of the camera. It's been a long time since I've sung, so we'll see how it goes. Actually, I'm sorry. This song is kind of fun. So the Christmas song was written in the 1940s by Mel Torme and Robert Wells. Legend has it that the song was written in the middle of summer because it was so bloody hot. They wanted to do something that would help cool them off. So they wrote all about Jack Frost and snow and Christmas and all of this stuff. And this was the result. And it turns out to be, of course, one of the most popular Christmas songs ever. And so we hope to do it justice. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Yay, Richard. All right, well, so the next one is just plain old dirty blues. Etta James is the first version of this I heard, and I was inspired, so let's do it. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. Give me a diamond ring this Christmas, baby. Now I'm living in paradise. Yeah. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. God good me Yeah, I'm feeling mighty fine. Got good music on the radio. Well, I wanna kiss you, baby, while we're standing neath the mistletoe. Well, Saint Nick came down the chimney about 3:30. Left all these pretty presents that you see around me. Merry Christmas, baby. Sure been good to me. I haven't had a drink this morning, but I'm all lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, go on now. Saint Nick came down the chimney about 3:30. Left all these pretty presents that you see around me. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure been good to me. I haven't had a drink yet this morning, but I'm all lit up like a Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, baby, yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right, and now for something completely different. It is utter madness to sing this next song after singing that last one, but what the hell. And only because I don't think a year has gone, I was going to say, I don't think a year has gone by when I hadn't sung this, but in fact, right, I didn't sing it the last couple of years, but anyway, resurrecting an old tradition.
Okay.
And I bet you know what it is. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Whew. Gotta catch my breath after that one. All right, let's do it. Holy smokes, the bars are outdoors only. It is too cold for the beer-flavored mirth. Wrong time of year to sit there cold and lonely. Just cook at home as your waist gains its girth. A thrill of hope, the vaccine soon is coming, and yonder breaks a new and safer morn. Fall into love.
Rebekah,
What?
this is a family show. You know, wait till next week.
Oh,
And
right,
then
that's
we'll do
next week.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Right, okay, let's start this again.
okay.
All right, straight this time, I promise.
Behave. Okay.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its
nuit, chrétien, c'est le solennel où l'homme Dieu descendit jusqu'à nous. Pour l'effacer la tâche originelle et de son pluralité recourue, le monde entier recèle d'espérance à cette nuit qui de nos sauveurs. Peuple genoux, toute délivrance, Noël, le ciel rédempteur. Oh, night divine, oh, night,
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I've seen a ton of orders come in. I'm so glad that people are attending this very special program tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. But we're not done yet,
No.
right, Bob?
That's correct.
Okay. What are we doing?
We're doing some Christmas carols. We want you to sing. Weather outside is bloody lousy, so there's no point in going out there. Stay in, get comfortable on the couch, feel around down between the cushions of the couch and see what you can find. You never know. Now, we'd also like to get Ashley and Maggie and Craig and everybody who's here who can do it.
Come on.
Come on, find a microphone. Ash, you can get back to yours, and some people can go on the stage with Rebekkah if you want to. This is painless, quick and painless.
Okay. We're down for it.
All right.
Let's do it.
So the first thing we're going to do, whenever people find their places. Richard, where are you going? You got to sing.
He's going to get his cheat
Okay.
sheet.
Why don't you? Somebody can sit beside. You sit anywhere you want. Sit where David was.
So, what's that?
Sorry,
Well, we've got the words
we're getting
here.
ready here. They pay us to do this, you know.
Yeah. Here, why don't you have this?
All right, joy to the world in this key right here.
In E.
Joy. Are we ready? 1, 2, here we go. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him move. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Dare we do the second verse? We can do it. You just come back to you, Rebekkah. It's going to come back to you. Here we go. He rules the world with truth and grace and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love and wonders of his love and wonders of his love.
I hope everyone's singing at home.
I heard some faint echoes. All right.
That's right. That's right. We all need to sing this together.
It's been a while since I've gone caroling, Bob.
What was that? This is
Can you see it if we do that?
this is
Okay.
"Oh Come All You Faithful."
Gotta do this sing
That key
thing,
right
yeah.
there. Greg, no dancing.
No dance. Oh, come
No,
on.
Oh, all right, okay, you're on the stage. You can dance. Oh, come ye faithful,
Joyful and triumphant, oh come ye, to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born a King of angels. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Christ thy Lord.
You're lucky on the second verses. So let's do the second verse again. Second, here we go.
Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exultation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, all glory in the highest.
Oh,
Come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
okay.
Is that it?
Oh, no.
No, there's
No.
more.
What's the third page?
We're going to skip one. We're going over to the hit song of every caroling
The hit song.
that have ever been on. The angels we've heard on high. And that key right there. So it goes like, if you're ready, 2, 3, 4. Angels we have heard on high,
Sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
second verse. Shepherds fly this jubilee, why no joyous songs prolong? What glad tidings did you hear? What inspires your heavenly song?
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
And last but not
Had
least,
enough of that one, have you?
you know, just a quick story before we do this. I lived in New York for 40 years and ran, for about 30 years of that, ran a Christmas caroling about this close, maybe not Christmas Eve, but close to Christmas. We started out with about 20 people, and the last one we did had about 200 people. It was like 13 pieces of brass, and the only requirement was you had to play an instrument you didn't usually play. So there was rehearsal involved. And just an enormous number of people. I was in a management game at that time, so there were people from Broadway casts and all sorts of people coming. And we woke some people up in the neighborhood who hadn't been awake for quite some time. Especially in the subway stations, there were a couple there that. There's a lot of stories that go along with it, but my favorite is that we went to the local fire station, and it was a fire station who had lost, I think it was 6 or 7 of their members fighting the fire at the World Trade Center on 9/11. And we would always go and knock on the door, and they would open it, and we'd all sing and hug, and then we'd move on. Not this time. We we started to sing a couple of songs, and we just got started on Silent Night. The door was open, and I looked up from trying to play the alto part on the trumpet, and I noticed that all these big, burly guys, all these big tears rolling down their face. They weren't saying anything. They wouldn't talk. They were just moved by it. So we had a great big hug, and we went on our way. But it was Silent Night, and there's something about it. It was written to play on the guitar because the organ was broken all those years ago, and it has moved a lot of people for a long time. I can even put up with it in the grocery store. Anyway, Silent Night in this key right here. Silent second verse. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sound, glory streams from heaven afar, every host sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Let's do the last verse. Sing with us, please. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, in the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, thy word. Jesus, Lord, at thy Thank you for being with us. We very much appreciate it. We wish you, every single one of you, the happiest, merriest of Christmases and the very best New Year you've ever had, in spite of all this crap that's going on. So Merry Christmas, and we do, in fact, love each and every one of you. And I would hug you if there weren't a COVID, and if you're here. That gives us a couple of things to break through, but we can do it. Thanks everybody for helping us out. Thanks Ashley. Thanks Rebecca. Thanks Richard. Thanks Maggie. Thanks Craig.
And
And
I want
David,
to
who had to leave.
thank my crew.
And the crew, indeed.
Who bravely decided to come
Yeah,
despite the weather
that's right.
tonight. Claire Hoke is our audio engineer tonight. Claire rocks, Hoke. And Jessica Fox, whom we call Fox, was running cameras tonight because I was up here. So yay, Fox. And she's also our key grip. And I am useless at this point because they've got it.
Right. That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. She's usually really busy at this point. Rebecca is with her head down and looking at all 17 monitors.
Triggering cameras and
trying to
all
move
of
cameras
that.
around.
Yep.
But not tonight.
Not tonight. No, because my crew is awesome.
All right.
Thank
So-
you, everyone.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you.